What it do, T Squad? It's your girl Keisha, aka Color Me Pynk, and I am here with a new behind the scenes tea video. So it was a shock to us all today when former Real Housewives of New York star Bethenny Frankel dropped her new podcast interview with none other than Rachel, aka Raquel from Vanderpump Rules. No publicity, no promotion or anything. Literally just dropped it, boom, bow, on the world, mic drop. This is her first interview since Scandival happened. She has not returned to filming this season. Don't think that she will be returning this season. But a lot of things were said in this interview, and I wanted to fill you guys in on it and give my thoughts about what what Rachel had to say. Bethenny states that she had never seen Vanderpump Rules before Howie Mandel's just horrible interview with Sandoval, or even paid attention to Vanderpump Rules until the reunion aired. Okay. And see, this is my problem when people sit down and do interviews as big as this and really don't know the ins and outs of the topic that they're going to be discussing. Like, for all you know, and to be honest with you, Rachel could be sitting up here feeding you a load of crap, and some of the stuff that she said in this interview to me was a load of malarkey, and you don't know none the wiser. And listening to this interview, it came across to me like Bethenny was really sympathizing with Rachel. And not to say that she doesn't need to have empathy shown towards her, but Bethenny was kind of like making it seem like she was a victim in all of this, almost kind of like. And it's like she was a victim and she was a villain. Point blank, period. And I just feel like Bethenny should have really did her research before doing this interview. Bethenny says that Rachel reached out to her, okay? And Rachel agreed and said that she chose Bethenny's podcast because she's a force to be reckoned with. And she kept seeing her TikToks using her situation as an example of this whole fight that Bethenny has begun with reality stars getting their just due as far as payment and royalties and things of that nature, and how these networks eat off people's actual lives for years and years and years and years, and then the reality stars only get a lump sum of money from their salary that year and then nothing else moving forward. I feel like she went to Bethenny because it was a safe choice. Just like when Tom Sandoval was interviewed by Howie Mandel, it was, again, somebody that did not watch the show, somebody that was quote unquote, friends with him, you know what I'm saying, and was going to take it easy on him. And it's kind of like the same thing with Bethenny, where Bethenny's not really asking her the hard-hitting questions for real, because she doesn't really know what to ask. She's just, asking her questions about things that she's seen out there in the media or in the blogs or whatever the case may be. So I don't think this was a good look for Bethenny, to be honest with you. Rachel is going by Rachel now. And Rachel was excited about this season since she was single, and not this season that they're currently filming, but last season. She was excited about filming last season since she was single, and producers told her that the more you contribute to the season, the more money you'll make. And I quote, she said, that the producer says she gets paid every season for her last season's performance, so she wanted to deliver. So she came into this season, or this last season, feeling like I got to step it up. I got to step it up so I can start getting the big bucks, getting the money like everybody else is making on this show. And so if I do what I need to do this season, the following season, which they're filming right now, she'll start rolling in the dough, because you got to realize even though she has been a permanent fixture on this show for the last however many years, she was just James' girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? And so it was also revealed that she makes less money than Bethenny's interns. Now, I got a problem with that. Even with you just being James' girlfriend, you and James have been going back and forth for the last some odd years. Why are you getting paid pennies on the dollar? Like, what kind of negotiation taxes were you doing? Like, what is going on? Because y'all not about to be paying me peanuts and feeding me pump teetings to keep me complacent. And I'm sitting up here giving you my all. And this is the reason why I do agree with Bethenny that there does need to be a union for these reality show stars, because these producers and networks have been getting over on these people for years, and it does need to stop. It's just sad that people have to sell their soul just to make a coin off of doing reality. That's why I would never do it, child. Just never. Nope. Rachel said that she is mad that the network is running to the bank and it felt like exploitation and that she's been portrayed as the ultimate villain. Her mistakes that she's made on camera live on forever. And basically, she doesn't like that everybody's cashing in on this. The network is cashing in. The producers are cashing in. Ariana's cashing in, but she even said, I'm not making anything off of this. So it's just like, to me, you looking for a payday for bad behavior. So did you do this just for a storyline? Like, were there actual feelings? Like what's going, like, I'm still kind of like confused about where this girl's mental state was and is, because she's was in treatment, I think she said, for like 90 days or whatever. And she says that she realizes what she did was wrong and that she's sorry for Ariana. But then she made a lot of claims against Ariana too in this interview. So I'm still like, what's going on, girl? Because this is still a topsy-turvy of madness. Oh my God, I feel like I'm in the multiverse listening to this child. So at the end of the day, she wants a coin for her pain. And I'm like, well, you wouldn't be in pain if you wouldn't have did what you did, but okie dokie. She says that she and Ariana were never best friends. Well, when did that happen? When did this, now all of a sudden y'all was never best friends? She said they were acquaintances. Bye, Raquel. Bye. And I'm calling you Raquel. Girl, bye. Bye, Raquel. Bye. Bye. Because no way am I going to get on this show and act like I'm such good friends with a chick that I'm not good friends with. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. If that was the case, you would have went into this season on some, that ain't my friend like that, that's just the partner, to make it even less of a blow when what y'all did came out. Like, what? Now, she does say that her and Sheena were really close and that she would consider her a close friend. But she even said that she felt like Sheena was painting a narrative that Raquel low-key took advantage of her when it came to, moving into her old house and all of that stuff. She said she was paying Sheena rent. She was taking care of Sheena's like cat or something like that. But she said that Sheena was trying to act like she was her savior. And obviously she got her side and Sheena got her side. But let's just play devil's advocate and say you and Ariana were never best friends. Regardless, ma'am, you slept with her man. You slept with her man in their house, in their bed. Wrong is wrong is wrong is wrong is wrong. Like, Anybody else, you would have got stumped out. Like, girl, make it make sense because it's not adding up, my love. Like, what? So she said that Tom told her that they hadn't been in that he and Ariana hadn't been in an authentic relationship in quite some time. They were just a relationship for on the show, a PR relationship, this, that, and the third. And she said it in a way like she believed that and believes that, like she knows that. Like, she tried to make it seem like Ariana and Tom been faking this whole time, pretending like they still in a relationship with each other. And I'm like, girl, that's cap. Now, Up and Adam, he's a YouTuber. He used to work at Sir. And he said that he's seen them together without the cameras, just one-on-one, him and Ariana. And they were very much a couple. Very much a couple. And we all know that they were very much a couple. Like, so Ariana, now you trying to get on her. I mean, Raquel, now you trying to get on her and act like they was faking a relationship this whole time. No. You're going to have to do better than that. Like, you was in treatment for 90 days and this is what you came up with. Girl, please get your life in order. She said that she was sorry for hurting Ariana and said she grew and learned a lot in her treatment facility. I don't feel you did. Rachel says that she already said that she said that her and Ariana never hung out outside of filming. She's also said when she went to the mental health facility, she gave Tom a key to her apartment to stay there instead of in the home with Ariana, but he chose to stay at the house instead. Girl, how many more ways do it got to be explained to you that they were in a relationship? Because who chooses to stay in a house where it's nothing but tension and you've done this horrible thing to this person and you have an out to be somewhere where you don't have to be around that person, you don't have to deal with the negative energy, all of the go-betweens with y'all friends and passing messages and I can't go on this wing of the house until I get clearance that you ain't there. Like, girl. Like, it ain't like they're married and it's a situation where, well, if you leave the house, you know, it's mine. You know what I'm saying? So, like, girl, okay, all right. So then she talks about the infamous FaceTime video. So apparently she was in New York for Watch What Happens Live that we all know. She said she was in a hotel room. She ordered a little fun time on the TV, if you know what I mean. And she was feeling frisky. She FaceTimed Tom. You know, she was doing what she do, you know, playing the 2-finger game with her, you know. And she said that she didn't know that he was recording it. She said she did not know and she did not give him permission. And you ain't cussed him out when you found out this? You were all on TV talking about oh my God, I love you, and oh my God, and this man was secretly recording you, and you didn't feel violated by that, but now you feel violated? Then she says that Ariana, you know, saw the FaceTime videos in his phone, and it was 2 videos, and she sent them to her and text her, "You're unalive to me." And she then goes on to tell Bethenny that she knows that Ariana showed it to her friends and that several people have seen the video and that's illegal. Girl, now what you're not going to try to do with Ariana is try to do like some revenge on her. Girl, you was sleeping with her man. Yeah, I find that type of video I'm showing my friends, because can you believe this? Now, don't sit up here and act like she put it out there on the internet and showed it to everybody in Los Angeles. Like, once again, it's like you really have not taken accountability for what you've done. You say that you're sorry, but then you still making all of these excuses and trying to make like everybody else is the problem and that you were the victim and got taken advantage of. Like, girl, make it make sense. You and Tom were trash human beings for what y'all did. And ain't no but this, ain't no but that. Suck it up, Buttercup. Suck it up. Like, you still don't get it. And you should have just not did no type of interview, because I'm sorry, this made you look even worse, even more loonier. You just need to go off, go back home, wherever you came from, and just live a quiet life. Get married to some joker from your old school neighborhood, or whoever you used to go to school with, and have kids and live in whatever wonderland that you live in. And I wish that Bethenny once again would have done more research, so she would have known the proper questions to ask this girl and hold her accountable for certain things, because she literally was showing her just so much sympathy and like, oh, you're such a wounded bird. Girl, get out of here. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this interview. If you've listened to it, if you haven't listened to it, it's up right now on Bethenny's podcast. Check it out. Make sure you guys thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button, you guys. I love you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.